Hello everyone, thanks for staying with us tonight. A local Senate race is getting national attention. And that's quite a statement considering this is a presidential election year. WECT's Gavin Johnson explains what's happened because of all this attention. Gavin?
John, Democrat Deborah Butler is running for state senate in New Hanover County. But in the last day, she is getting attention from the National Associated Press, Huffington Post, and MSNBC, among other groups. It's all because of an ad she's running against her Republican opponent, Tom Goolsbee. MSNBC host Lawrence O'Donnell is among the national media discussing an ad from local Senate candidate Deborah Butler and her race against Tom Goolsbee. Butler showed a transvaginal ultrasound, pointing out legislation Goolsbee supported required an ultrasound prior to an abortion.
The legislation in question is being held at bay right now by a temporary restraining order. And the truth is, North Carolinians and their families don't know about it. And it is extremely regressive.
All she's going to talk about are things that are not relevant to jobs and the economy. That's what people care about. They don't care about all this grandstanding. They want to know, what are you going to do to help get North Carolina back to work? That's what I've been focused on. That's what I focus on daily. And I don't pay attention to this other stuff.
Well, the interesting thing about that is Tom ran in 2010 as the jobs senator. That was the label he self-described with. He proposed 41 pieces of legislation in the North Carolina Assembly, and not one had anything to do with job creation.
Goolsbee has released his own ad against Butler, asking if she's too risky and too liberal.
WECT covered her representation of Occupy Wilmington, again, a radical fringe group. That's where she places her efforts.
So instead of talking about the legislation, I notice he's attacking me for my community service, which I think speaks volume about his lack of pride in that legislation. And
again, when nobody knows you want to make a name for yourself, I guess you can try to make a splash. But when it comes down to it, what we've got to do is focus single-mindedly on getting people back to work.
Now, Butler tells us she plans to release ads focusing on education and jobs. Goolsbee says he plans to release more ads as well. Now, according to Butler, since her current ad debuted nationally, the number of campaign donations have increased. Reporting live in the studio, Gavin Johnson, WECT News.
Gavin, thanks. And we have forums with those two candidates right now on our website, WECT.com. Just click on Decision 2012.